Two other muscles we really should be aware of for the shoulders are called the serratus anterior, serratus anterior, and the rhomboids. The serratus anterior and the rhomboids are agonist-antagonist, and very important muscles, again, in yoga and in life. I mentioned that the latissimus, the lats, are the swimmer's muscle, or the climber's muscle. The serratus anterior is the boxer's muscle. So anytime somebody throws a punch with the arm coming forward, their shoulder blade, visualize the shoulder blade, is being pulled towards the front of the body. You can never really throw a punch but bring the shoulder blade backwards, right? We have to move our whole shoulder forward to really exert a punch. Same thing is happening in basketball. When someone does this, throwing the ball this way, both shoulder blades come out. The main muscle that does this is the serratus anterior. What's happening when we do this? Scapular abduction. Does everyone remember that? Scapular abduction, coming away from the spine. And the other muscle I already mentioned that does that is the pectoralis minor. The pectoralis minor does it from the front, helping the shoulder blade forward. The serratus anterior does it from the back. The serratus anterior is interesting. It starts back here at the scapula, actually more this region, and wraps all the way under the arm to the ribs. It's named because it looks like a saw a little bit, serratus, saw shape. So it wraps onto the ribs like my fingers are, from here to here. So visualize it closing off. It's pulling this towards the ribs. That's the serratus anterior. The opposite muscle, I should say the opposing muscle, is the rhomboids. The rhomboids also are on the scapula, but this side of the scapula, and they go from here to the spine. So pretty easy to visualize that. If they get tighter, we do this. The rhomboids are the shoulder blade adductors. Is that clear? Serratus anterior abducts, rhomboids, start again. Serratus anterior abducts, abduction, rhomboids adduct. In yoga, and whenever we want to create good postures, the rhomboids are especially important. If we're exaggerating what's known as mountain pose in yoga, we want to bring our shoulder blades back. Mountain pose is never involving a forward roll of the shoulders. We're always engaging the rhomboids and opening the chest. Why do we do this? Not just to open the chest, but because generally in life, we're a little bit too hunched. Most people get lazy, whether reading a book, being at the computer, taking a long walk, we hunch our shoulders. That's why mountain pose is such good therapy, rotating the shoulder blades back and down. What's really nice about the workings of yoga in standing poses, the serratus anterior and the rhomboids can both be eccentrically lengthened in the same posture. So if we think of triangle one more time, sorry to be so repetitive, but it is a good posture to understand this. If I'm coming down, this side, my rhomboids are pressing down. They're firing there. On this side, my serratus anterior is firing, bringing this shoulder blade forward. So one shoulder blade is adducting, and one shoulder blade is abducting. So in the very same posture in yoga, that one and a few others, we can both strengthen the serratus and the rhomboids.